Entertaining matchup between these road warriors and these guys defending their home turf. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're away on EA Sports. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out, it's one of the game's all-time leading passers. The top pick back in 2009. Still going strong. It's Matthew Stafford.
Katie's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Finds Mims. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. We're going to keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And a first down.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's good for a gain of 5. That tackle made by Princely Umami-Allen. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Stafford from the gun. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that gives him the first. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 19 yards. Results in a first down.
Walker on 1st down. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Stafford now on 3rd down. On target to Moore. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Makes it down to the edge of the red zone. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Moore going to motion over right. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he let his man shoot much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. And Watts on to attempt the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
First down, play action. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind him is to take shots like that one.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and they're going to have a first down now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense will
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 36-yard line.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's home up on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. We're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Here comes their offense out again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stafford. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out in the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Trying to sneak with Stafford. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. But when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
And up to Walker from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And a 1st down.
Stafford now off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
To throw, Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. Results in a 1st down.
Now Stafford to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Stafford back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defended by Cody Durant.
Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
1st and 10 now from the 46. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They're going play action. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
First time this game, they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And that nice catch is not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. 4th down, pass coming. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And it's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Our home team 7, visitors 3. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And we're down inside a minute to play here in the 2nd quarter. But that is enough time to get a drive together. On 1st down, here's Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stafford to throw again on 2nd. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The home team sent Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off the play action. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Stock up with snaps to play with, though. We get 2nd down.
They just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got Pierce. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got it inside the 10. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking inside the red zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
Team 14, visitors 3.
Y'all gotta calm my taste. Y'all can't talk about
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Luss set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. That kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
1st and 10 from the 32. Mitchell up the middle. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Into Henry on the inside handoff. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. If you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 33. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, this is Mitchell. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Spins out of one stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense ready to get going again now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down, Walker. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Their offense running back out now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. First and 10 from the 32. Here's a give for Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that means 1st down.
Keep your soul. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And toss now to Henry. We're working a couple yards past the line. And the secondary, Greg Delpit on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 2nd down now, they need 7. Going with King Henry here. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a first down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Mitchell on the carry. And some solid running here as he gets some 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A give to Henry. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. They'll throw for it. And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys have likely locked up the win right there. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. They'll finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
2nd
and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to get those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Stafford now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing, because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. You set it down for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Third down and 10.
And air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Moore. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. You set it down for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Stafford once more. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Defended by Cody Durant.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Here's a screen out for Walker. He dodged the tackle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Walker now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down.
Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game,
It's a gain of
take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys getting closer to their 10th win of the season. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Mitchell again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
41-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Ready.
He's drawn up for him. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.